Fear is a terrible thing that when you allow it creeps into you, it breaks your wings that you want to use to fly. It holds your feet and stops you from moving. It holds your hand and stops you from grabbing. That is what fear does. Fear hinders you, it locks your mind and prevents you from thinking. Those are one of the things that fear does to us. So, what are you doing with your fear? Everyone feels fear, but it's not okay if you allow this fear to overwhelm you. It's not okay if you allow the fear of what ifs. What ifs? There are a lot of what ifs everywhere. There are a lot of what if I die? What if I don't eat? What if I don't wake up? What if you wake up? What if you eat today? What if you go to work and you don't come back? What if a lot of what if, but we still wake up to do what we have to do. But there are a lot of things that what ifs deceive us and we don't allow ourselves to take over that what ifs and do it anyway. Okay, we wake up every morning, we dress up and stand up and go to our daily activities every day. What if we go and we don't come back? Those are one of the things that we ask, but we still go anyway. We go to the market anyway, even if we go to this, we go to different places every day. Most of the places that interest us, or most of the things that interest us, we do them every day. But there are a lot of things that are in our future that we cannot foresee, which scares us from pushing forward to achieve what it is that is in our future. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to this channel. If you have watched to this point, I know I've not gone far, but I just need to welcome my new subscribers. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is EDDY'S series. Do not be in a hurry to click out of this video. Just take your popcorn, relax, and let's ride on. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice having you back. You guys are the real MVPs. Thank you. So, guys, as we're saying, fear is something that keeps us and help us strong, and it's something that can make you or mar you. Fear is if you're so scared, you will not even, as a woman, you will not even give birth. If you're so scared, fear will not even let you get pregnant. you know the fear of delivery will not let you, because I don't think there's anything that's as painful as that. Okay, if you're a man, the fear of failing, the fear of being poor should drive you crazy, should drive you into success, should push you into achieving your goal or your purpose. If you're so scared of moving or taking a step, there is nothing that you're going to achieve in this life. Because fear, they usually say fear is false evidence appearing real. You see, they just come to our mind to cloud our thoughts and make us feel that whatever it is that we're thinking is what it is, which really is not, you know. The thing is, if you're so scared of everything, you will not get anything. If you're so scared of everything, you will not really achieve anything. You will not go far in life, because everything is a risk. A lot of us just live this life limping. We just keep limping, limping. Where are you going to go with limping? Why not take that bold step and move, stretch it out, stretch yourself out? Because the most important things in our lives, have you never even thought of what why we're so scared when we're about to make a very important step? Why we're so scared when we want to do something that is going to change our life and turn our life for good? That's where sometimes fear grips you and you begin to doubt if really it's going to work out, if really this thing is real, if this thing will really happen. Fear is something that it's a natural phenomenon. It's a natural phenomenon. It's okay to be scared, guys. It's okay. Let me not even be sounding like if you are scared then you don't know what you're doing. No, it's okay to be scared, but what is not okay is you getting stuck out of fear, or you not moving at all out of fear, or you moving so, you know, snaily like or tortoise like. Okay, it's actually still okay to move, but move properly now. Don't keep limping. It's not everything that you need to limp. Oh. Because by the time you keep limping, you're not going to get to where you're supposed to get to. It's not everything these days that they say fastest patient dog is the fattest bone. These days patient dog don't eat fattest bone. Oh. Patient dog we may not even see the bone at all. It will just see the bones that people have chewed, and left the chaff of the bones that people have chewed. So it's not something that you um just not move at all because of fear. Today you touch it, you go back and say, oh man, I know they do again. I know they do again. There are a lot of things that will not even wait for you to keep going back and forth. There are a lot of things that will not wait for you. So you just have to take that bold step. You just have to take that bold step and just keep, and not limp. You don't have to take the risk. You have to take the risk. There are a lot of things that require risk, which you have to take. So take that risk, guys. Take that risk. Okay, if I'm lying, just listen. Let me just ask you one question. If I'm lying, can you just list out in the comment section? Tell me that one thing that fear have stopped you from achieving. Do you want to tell me that there's nothing that fear have stopped you from? If you know that fear have stopped you from achieving a purpose or something very, very important, or stopped you from pursuing your dreams, something very important that should have changed your life for good, but fear did not allow you to take on that bold step, fear of the unknown. There are a few things, and I'm going to list them down for you. There are a few things that have stopped, that keep stopping us from achieving our purpose or our goal. One of the things is fear of failing. Yes, this is one of the things. Not just that, fear of failing. You keep thinking that what if you try and you fail? But it's okay to try and fail. You are one step ahead if you try and fail. So why waiting? Why allow fear keep you from trying at all? No, you know. So number two is fear, which is not really important. What do people say? Fear of what will people say? What will people say? In what way? What will people say in a good way, or what will people say in a bad way, or what will people say as if you are not good enough, or trying to please people? You know, that kind of stuff that don't really matter. Those kind of what will people say that don't really matter. It's not what will people say that when you go and steal, or when you go, you know that you're doing something wrong. Okay, you know that this thing, this thing is not good. Then you go and do it, and you say you don't want people to say. People will say now. People will say. People will talk, and they will talk. They say the things that you don't really like, that are not good. Number three on the list is fear of starting something that you've never done before. It's okay to be scared. And it's okay to feel that you're not good enough at this. Start and keep trying and keep learning and keep improving and keep going. Instead of not trying at all, not starting at all, or feeling like you don't know it, because it's not everything that you have to have it perfect before you start. There are a lot of things that you need the introduction. You start with the preamble. When you start with the preamble, then you keep learning and improving yourself as the day goes. We don't know all the books of life before we start growing, right? Before we started living, right? So we are growing as we go. You keep growing as you go. That's how, even with whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're trying to use to achieve your goal or your purpose, you're going to keep growing one step at a time. So don't sit back and just keep waiting. Try something, and keep trying something new. Number four on the list is sometimes we're so scared of taking a decision that's going to affect our life, drastically affect our life for good. Maybe you're trying to change a location, you're trying to decide on something that's very, very important, like a job. You're trying to change the job, There are some jobs that we do that we know that this job I'm doing is not really good for me, or this job that I'm doing, like I am not really enjoying it. It's not really giving me the vibes that I want. This is not my purpose. This is not my calling, or I am not being paid what I am supposed to be paid. A better place that can pay you better. A place that you can work better and earn better and be happy. Or maybe that place is even too stressful for you, but you're still there, you're still stuck there. You cannot take a decision for yourself. You cannot take the decision. You're so scared of what if you leave this job and you go to the next job and it's even worse. You know, situations like that keep us from achieving our greater purpose. Take a decision, take a stand, and follow your guts. Follow your guts. Don't just allow fears get you stuck. Don't just let fear keep you on the spot. I could go on and on a lot of things that fear has prevented us from achieving in life. But what do we want to do with this fear? It's not about glorifying fear. We're not glorifying fear. We're not seeing fear as the most important aspect of our lives. But we are saying that this fear has cost us a lot and we don't want it anymore. We don't want to keep getting scared. You know that fear, if you know what fear have cost a lot of people, be like this. Fear of the unknown have cost me a lot. By now, I would have been in Dubai. I would have been a great chef somewhere in Dubai. But fear of the unknown did not allow my parents to permit me go for that trip. I would have been a great chef, a great continental chef. Oops. Oh God, only God knew where I would have been by now. Fear of the unknown that stopped me and my parents from embarking on that interesting journey. And now I see a lot of my mates, a lot of us that were on the same training and were training to go for that program. We're on the program for 2 years, and after the 2 years, you're entitled to go for a contract in Dubai for 2 years, and then you can decide to go to any other country of your choice. I see a lot of people that a lot of my mates I see a lot of my mates that have achieved something better than what I have today. Something better than what I have today. They are flying all over the country. They have visas. They have a lot of things that make them happy. They have the resources more than I am. They are flying different countries. Me, I've not even crossed Benin, even Sierra Leone. What they got? Seme. I've not even crossed Seme. You see, you know. But I know it's just for a while. It's just so fear costs us a lot of things. But one of the things I just want us to take a decision and take a stand today is that we're not going to allow this fear take over us anymore. We're not going to allow this fear take charge anymore. We're going to push through, we're going to pull through, we're going to move, we're going to face it, we're going to fight it, we're going to face it. We're going to direct all our resources, all our mind to face on this fear, to overcome this fear, to fight it with everything in us. One of the first things I want us to know is that it's okay to be afraid. Number one, it's not okay not to face the fear. Whatever it is you're afraid of, please try to face it. Face that fear. Take that bold step. Take that courage. Because even the Bible said that the Lord has not given us the spirit of fear, but He has given us the spirit of love, the spirit of courage, and of a sound mind. So we have the spirit of discernment to know when to take that bold step, that courage. It's only courage that will lead you. It's only courage that will push you through the fears that you feel. Another thing is personal growth will only happen by the time we take fear behind us. The soldiers are scared, but they go to war anyway. So why are you scared? They are scared. They are thinking that when they go to war, they will not come back alive, but they go anyway. So that is for you to just fight for your future, fight for your purpose, fight for to have a dream, fight for your dream, fight for your happiness. you're there laid back. When somebody have known or have seen that his life is on the line, it's 50-50. If he goes for this battle, it's either he lives or he dies, yet he goes for it. Ha, omo, what a courage to be a soldier. To be a soldier is not easy. You're going on a battle, and you know that this battle you're going to, your life is 50-50. You can come back crippled. You can come back with a bullet in your arm. You can come back. You may not even come back alive. You can come back in a coffin. They'll just carry you like a log and bring you back. They may not even find your body. But soldiers go anyway. you know So, with all of my heart, I want to encourage you this morning: face the fear, or whatever, afternoon or evening, or wherever it is you're watching, or whenever it is that you're watching this video. Face your fear. Face your fear. Face it with all of your might. Face it with all of your heart. Face it with everything in you, with all of your being. Face it square on. Admit it to yourself that you're scared. You can even tell it to someone that you trust, how scared you are, how you feel about this thing that you're about to embark upon. You can share it with someone instead of just being locked up in yourself and just being scared and shivering and not taking a step. Share it with someone that can encourage you. Another thing I want you to know, that just have it at the back of your mind, that there is no such thing like a fearless existence. There must always be fear in a daily living, in daily lives. There will always be fear. There will always be fear. There will always be fear. But you will just have to push through that fear. You will have to push through that fear to move forward. If you don't push through, you will not move. You will be stuck. You will just be stuck. And nobody will be able to help you. The thing is, fear is even a good thing for us. Fear is something that prevents us from, okay, there's a healthy fear and there's an unhealthy fear. A healthy fear prevents you from doing the wrong thing. Healthy fear gives you an instinct, gives you this, what they call it, instinct, or what they call it, gives you this insight, discerning spirit. It makes you, just gives you a discerning spirit. Something is happening, something is about to happen, and then you save yourself from that trouble. And then another fear is that is another the bad side of fear is when you know that if you write this exam, you are going to pass it very well, and then you choose not to register for that exam. Fear of the unknown, if you're going to pass an exam or not, or fear of achieving a purpose or achieving a goal, or fear of trying to move forward. It's like sapa never catch you. Like, say you have not been hungry before. You have not been hungry. Okay, be joking now. I started this fearless approach, or learning more about fear, since I had a robbery incident, because I started having fear, and this fear started to come into me, to grip me, to hold my hands. The fear started to hold my heart, hold my legs, over my head. Started putting lots of thoughts in my mind, distracting me from not doing what I'm supposed to do. I am so scared of taking a step, of even making this video. If you know how scared I was for the past 2 months, I've been so scared of trying to pick up my phone to make a video, especially at night. At night, because that's the major time I have time. That's the only time I have time to have my sanity intact to do any video. I've been so scared. But that's why I started studying about fear, what fear can. That's why I discovered that fear is a terrible thing, and it can really kill you. It can just shrink everything about you, and you just begin to depreciate. Just begin to go down, and down the drain. The zeal you have will begin to die. The feeling you have, the drive you have for achieving a purpose, for doing something, begin to drive. By now, I've just stopped this YouTube video because I don't even have the zeal again. I didn't even have the zeal to do it again, because how can I just start a YouTube, and before I say jack, my phone have been stolen in a mysterious way, from my house. So I want to encourage this morning, today, that there is nothing to fear than failure itself. Yes, The fear of failing should scare you even more than the fear itself. If you are scared of failing, you will be so scared not to fail, thereby trying as much as you can not to fail. Another thing I want to tell you today is that the fear you don't face will continue to limit you. The fears you do not face will continue to limit you. So I want to encourage you today. Take that bold step, move forward, overcome your fears, overcome your fears. Fear of shame will not even allow you ask for help. Fear of being told no will not even allow you ask for help, which is very very wrong. It will not move you forward. Okay, you do not know something, you do not know something properly. Fear of, I don't want someone to talk down on me, or fear of, I don't want them to feel like as if I don't really know this thing. You will fail. You will fail gangan, you will fail very well. Yeah, kenken, you will fail. So please, do not let fear limit you. Face fear. Face fear with all of your heart. Face fear with all of your might. Face fear with all of your soul. The Lord has given you the spirit of sound mind, the spirit of courage, the spirit of love and power. Face it on. There are 365 verses of fear not in the Bible. It doesn't mean we should not be scared. We will be scared, but the fear will not limit us. And I'll be so happy if you will tell me what fear have stopped you from achieving since you discover yourself as an adult, since you know yourself. What has fear stopped you from achieving? Please tell me in the comment section. If you watch this video till this point, please do not hesitate to click on the subscribe button, like my video, share to your family and friends. The thing is, you would not even know who is scared in your midst. You will not know if your friend is scared. You will not know if your brother is scared. You will not know if your sister is scared. Because when you are so scared, you will not, people that are so scared, they don't even share their feelings with anyone. So instead of them dying in silence, please just share this video to them so that they will know and then share their feelings with you thereafter. Okay, so guys, please share my video, like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.